Let's get to Pitbull Cruz real quick.
Yeah, that was easy work.
And Ramirez. Easy work. That's why we skipped
My
it,
man,
it was easy work.
How old is Ramirez? Like 34, 35? He was born 34 years ago to lose to Pitbull.
Oh, stop. What the hell? You can't say that.
Hey, my man couldn't do nothing with him.
No, he couldn't.
I mean, what? All right. Well, 29 years ago, he was built for that moment in the second round.
That's messed up, man. You can't say that.
I mean, he walked through that guy. He looked like, you know when you're in the hood and you see a dog out, a pit bull walking the street? That's what he looked like that day. Like, oh, shit. He couldn't do nothing, man. He was on his butt from the time the bell ring.
Couple more things and then we'll get up out of here, y'all. Appreciate y'all hanging in there with us. Yeah. 3:55 that's on, and whoever got on and got off, whatever the case may be. Appreciate y'all. We know it's late. Pitbull, I don't like calling Pitbull. Isaac Cruz he's becoming the people's champ.
Yes. Especially in LA.
Doesn't sell himself.
Don't talk.
Don't talk. Don't got much to say. I don't know if y'all saw the weigh-in. After the weigh-in, this was one of the most intense stare downs I've ever seen.
Yeah, he wouldn't take his eyes off of him.
When you don't really need to do that. You know what I mean?
Not for that guy.
I'm not saying not for that guy, but just
we know what you're gonna do.
We know
what you're gonna do.
And I think
it's like
knows
Shawn
what you're
Porter.
gonna do.
It's no need for all that, bro.
And I think he knows what you're gonna do. But that's his nature.
Yeah. I'm tough.
It's a pit bull's nature to fight.
Yeah.
It's a pit bull's nature to be tough.
Yeah.
And all that. And I know it's some dog lovers out there that say, oh, all pit bulls aren't killers. No.
Some of them
This
softies.
pit bull is a monster and entertaining on a level that you don't need to hear him speak.
Oh yeah, he is like a silent.
He's
assassin.
silent but deadly.
Yeah.
You don't need to see him. He don't got to take pictures with everybody, and he don't got to stand around and go to a box fan expo and do autographs and all that kind of thing. We want to see him get in the ring, be explosive as all get out, and end the night early, which is what he did against Ramirez.
No disrespect to Pitbull, I don't want to see a rematch with Tank.
Me neither.
Okay, I thought I was the only one because I see everybody keep yelling it.
No disrespect,
but I'm here for Rolly.
I didn't know you was gonna say that.
Why?
Because I know that was gonna lead to you saying who you do want to see him again.
I mean, I'm here for Rolly.
Okay.
I'm here for Rolly.
Let's go back to Tank real quick.
Okay.
Did you see Tank on TV?
Yeah, I seen Tank.
Hey, salute to Tank Davis. I feel like
Tank is a certified superstar.
I feel like fighters are always put in positions that we may not be ready for, or even want to be put in. He did not want to be put on the screen
over and over again
right after that big knockout.
Yeah,
he's beyond Pitbull, Isaac Cruz.
Yes,
he's beyond that fight. Been there, done that. And I have pay-per-view things to do, and he's not a pay-per-view sell for me. That fight would sell, no doubt. The fight might look a little different, but let me get back to my point. The way he handled being on TV and said, "It's all right, y'all. Like y'all, I get it. Like I get it, but I'm beyond that," and just smiled and took all that. We want Tank. We want Tank. He took it so gracefully that you can't be mad at him. You can't look at him and say, because he didn't put up his middle fingers. You can't look at him because he didn't say, I'm beyond that. Guess what? He knows that we're going to say that.
Yeah.
He knows that the fight world knows that he's beyond Isaac Cruz. And so I think that so many other fighters would have handled that differently. And I just was proud to see the maturity of Tank Davis. And I've been seeing it for a little while now, but I know how I would have handled it. I would have handled it the way that he did. I'm not saying that he handled it the way that I did, so it was great, but I just know that so many other fighters would have been like just throwing shade on the crowd and all that. And now you can't even leave the stadium because everybody after your neck. You know what I mean? So I just thought that he handled that, man, gracefully in the best way he could have in a moment where everybody wants to see that fight now.
And, it's one of those things.
And let me remind you, he fought with one hand.
Yeah.
For 9
What do you mean?
10 rounds with one hand.
And he won.
And won.
Yeah.
Imagine that fight, y'all, with 2 rounds. I'm just saying, with 2 hands. I'm just saying. Imagine that fight with 2 hands. So, all right, no excuses. We got the rematch. Imagine Tank Davis with 2 hands against Isaac Cruz. You're more than likely not going to get a rematch. So just imagine it. And think about who Tank Davis is with 2 hands and what he's done against everybody with 2 hands. I mean, they were prepared to do that, prepared to be themselves against Isaac, but just didn't have the opportunity.
And I think people don't realize when you're the top guy, a Canelo, a Tank, a Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
How many times you seen Floyd give rematches? Madonna?
Yeah.
Like Cato Plant, you're never getting Canelo again.
And another thing,
Broly, you're never getting Tank again.
And another thing, to my point, usually when guys got in the ring with Floyd, their stock increased, everything rose.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened.
But your stock never went there again. Your stock never went.
Yeah.
That's
your point.
That's the thing. I remember you after the Earl Spence fight. I was like, Shawn never getting him again.
Yeah.
Mentally, I wanted it. I'm pretty sure you wanted it, but I'm like, it makes no sense for my man.
Yep.
You got bigger and better fish to fry.
Isaac looked great. Probably the most explosive fighter at 135 with his style. I think obviously Tank Davis is the other 135 pounder just as explosive as Isaac Cruz, but I think he looked even better between this fight and the last fight that he had. You know what I mean? That, like, closing the distance. He's changing levels. I hate to talk about certain things because I feel like I'm like giving away. Like,
First off, he wasn't in there with the greatest.
No, he wasn't. But
so let's not talk it up too much.
But his
performance level, performance.
Because most guys are like, I got to move my head to get in and this, but he's just like, I just got to change my level a little bit, and that's what got the job done. I got obviously again against Ramirez, but I liked that adjustment and I liked that improvement. I hadn't seen that out of him, and I was very impressed by that. So. Another impressive performance. I know the world can't wait to see Isaac Cruz again. Congratulations to him.